your heart will stop straight away. Like literally ice cream together with the Coca-Cola. This is mad. Guys, it reminds me the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, man.
The bedroom.
Oh my gosh. Elvis Presley sheets.
Wow, that is pure luxury.
That's so bad, boy. What's up, team? My name is Tom. Summer is here, guys. The warm days is finally arrived. So it means it's time to travel. So that's why today I'm gonna react to a video called Europeans' First Impression of Texas. The things I know about Texas is that Joe Rogan lives there, that they have bull riding, right? Video you can check out here. I made a video about bull riding. They have a big population of tigers, very good jiu-jitsu schools, and everybody carry guns. That's for sure. And they have border with Mexico. If I missed something, guys, you're welcome to comment below what else there is big about Texas. So let's check it out.
Here we go. Texas.
Here we go.
Maybe just
Man, maybe one day I
misunderstood,
will go there.
fascinating stereotype state in the US. As I cross the entire state, south to north, I meet fascinating people who give me all kinds of advice.
I say, you've gotten this far, don't leave here without a gun.
And experience all American stereotypes, cliches, and adventure. We're on the Route 66! So what exactly does a European think
She
of
was so
Texas?
happy.
Well, to be completely honest, my very first impressions of the United States on this trip were pretty miserable. But things started looking up after I had been released from the United States Border and Customs Agency. And after that, I just drove straight up north through Texas and I stopped at this campsite. Actually, it's called an
This girl doesn't have accent. From which European country is she?
RV park, I guess, in the United States. Subtle
At least I don't hear it.
know. I'm a beginner to all this. And over here, I met some really nice Texans. Meet the Russells and their friends, an all-Texan family.
Welcome to Texas, Ava.
Yep,
Hello.
we may have very different views on many things, but on a purely human level, I am amazed. They still gave me a wonderful welcome to Texas. They fed me, tried to make me feel safe, even showed me around their amazing...
Yeah, another thing that I heard about Austin, where Joe Rogan lives, is that the people are really friendly over there. I don't know about the other parts of Texas, but I know comparing to the big states like California, Texas is super friendly, super friendly.
RV. Right, so the guys just invited me to come inside their beautiful giant RV and take a look around.
Take a look
Honestly,
around.
this is completely new to me. I had never been inside an RV like this before in my entire life. I've seen them driving around the US, I've seen pictures of them, but the inside is a whole other world. It's pretty incredible and super, super luxurious. I mean, compared to that little home on wheels that I live in. All right, let's go inside. Oh wow, you've got a customized mat.
This is the living room. I mean the kitchen.
Wow.
And the
Man.
living room. It's pretty close together.
And you've got two sofas in
That
there.
makes into a bed, so you
When it comes to trailers, right? USA Americans, they went next level, man. Look at this. I mean, what is this? I could live in that, man. This is mad.
can sleep two more people.
It looks like an actual house. So
Yeah.
it's an
It
RV.
does.
But I mean, the fridge is like a full-size fridge. The kitchen is, for me, what would be like a full-size kitchen.
And a fireplace.
And a
Ooh,
fireplace.
nice.
Okay, so Pam gave me the go-ahead to go and check out the bedroom and the bathroom, which are pretty amazing. So right here
Let's
is
go.
the shower. These guys have a shower in their RV. And then here is the bedroom.
Oh my gosh, Elvis Presley sheets.
Wow, that is pure luxury.
That's so bad, boy.
So how long have you guys been living like this?
We're not living in here. This is just
48
camping.
years.
No, we have our own house.
So what's this called?
Bamboo shoot.
A bamboo shoot.
Get up here, all of you. Come on.
Let's go.
Come on, man. Listen, I love that in USA, people who retired and they get pension, they can live a normal life. They can get out in the nature and enjoy themselves because they deserve it. Here in Latvia, guys, you will be very happy if you allow you will have enough money from the pension to pay utilities and have enough money for the food because the pensions are so small. Overall population in Latvia is like 1.5 million, man, and then You know, like not the best thing. Not the best thing. Unfortunately.
Ah, good stuff. Take pictures of the bucket.
I've never had a Coke float before, but let's try
Man,
it.
this is
I mean, we're in
crazy.
Texas.
You kidding me?
It's pretty good. It's like ice cream.
Are you kidding me, man? Your heart will stop straight away. Like literally ice cream together with the Coca-Cola. This is mad. Even for me, I love sweets, but this is mad.
Sparkling. So I've asked these guys what they think about my trip, whether I should do it, whether they think it's safe, or maybe whether I'm a little bit crazy for doing it. So
You're crazy,
I'm
girl.
not crazy for doing it.
really,
I agree.
You're the same type of person that tried to fly that plane from one continent to the other and she crashed and burned.
Oh.
And they never found her.
Does not sound promising.
I'd be very apprehensive for my children to be doing it.
Right.
So we have to worry about you now.
Gotten this far, don't leave here without a gun. Period.
That Texas guy, I admire you for doing it, and I think that you're going to have the adventure of your life going through the United States and seeing what you're going to see. And I'm
Man,
going to follow you
sounds nice.
and look at your blogs and see how you're doing.
I think I got an important lesson from hanging out with these people. In a world organized around systems, we really need to find ways to reconnect to our humanity. In a world where our differences become our identities, we need to focus on finding common ground. And that could be as simple as sharing a meal. So I've been at this campsite for 2 nights, hanging out with my neighbors who have been so kind and so welcoming, and just trying to kind of recalibrate after my rough experience at the border a few days ago. But today, this morning, I have to leave because I have to keep going up north to northern Texas. So there's a lot to...
Man, this is a big border, man, between Mexico and Texas, man. It's a big border, and imagine you have to like secure it. You know, it's a lot of money. It's a lot of money to secure this kind of border.
see along the way. So it's gonna be a really intense day. By the way, Texas is huge.
Yeah.
Huge. The distances that you cross in Texas are unlike anything I've seen. Once you leave the interstates and hop on the country roads, you find yourself on a true adventure where the horizon stretches.
Guys, it reminds me the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, man, or Jeepers Creepers, remember? Like these roads all day, all night, like the guy, like the scenes where the guy is driving these kinds of roads where there's nothing around, man, and like a scary car is just chasing him. Man, this is so scary, man.
Out into eternity. Nobody. The last 2 hours. Not a single car.
That's nice.
Once in a while, you might see another car passing, or a lonely house miles away from its neighbor.
Man, so nice.
In a
so
place
nice.
as vast as this, you start to feel like loneliness is something you can touch. And you start to understand how people can grow really, very tough living out here.
Doggies. Oh, look at that. Wow, that was nice view.
I'm from Poland.
From Poland?
So,
Are you kidding me? How's that she's from Poland and she has this kind of like perfect speech? Like, no, at least for me, you know, as a European, I don't hear her accent at all because I have talked a lot with Polish people and they have like this hard accent, you know. We practiced a lot.
Yeah. 26th of April.
Was that Taurus?
Yeah. Look, most gas stations in the US are not like this. They're all super modern, just as you'd expect. But what's the fun in showing you something that you already know? Oh, wow. Check out this store. Oh my god, Gavin, you've
Nice vibes, retro vibes.
got so many amazing things in here. Jalapeno honey mustard. Ooh, cherry cobbler. everybody's really, really nice so far. I mean, very welcoming and just genuinely curious as to what the heck I'm doing here. Which is a fair enough question. This is a drive-through shop. A drive-through shop. I mean, I'm familiar with like drive-through restaurants and even drive-through Starbucks, but this is a shop. How do you know what you want to buy without looking around? Can you just buy anything? Can I ask for like
I heard that in America there is like literally a big mall where you can enter with a car and just drive nearby the shelves, right? And then choose the products you want, and then just go to the checkout and then drive out, man. This is mad.
mango? And how does this work? Actually, I'm not sure if Odyssey will even fit here. Clearance is pretty low. Can I get like a large bottle of water?
Can you get what, I'm sorry?
Like a large bottle of water?
A large bottle of water, anything else for you?
Do you have sparkling or only still?
Oh, I heard the accent. By the way, this reminds me the British dilemma, right? Bottle of water or something like that. You know, Americans are having a lot of laugh when British people are trying to say, you know, order water in a cafe.
Do what?
Do you have sparkling water or just still water?
You'll have to pull forward because I can barely hear you.
Okay, I'll just have still water, just the water, nothing else, thank you. I don't know if it's my accent or if I'm making unreasonable demands, but I just wanted sparkling water. Okay, now let's see.
Bro, listen, word water is only word which is showing your accent, right? Till then, everything was perfect till she said water.
Yes,
Barely.
just about. I'd like a Slurpee. Slushy.
Oh no, she
The
doesn't have
smallest
any
size you
teeth.
have, I'll have a pina colada. Thank you. It's literally like a fast food joint that you drive through, but a shop. Why am I so excited? I don't know. Thank you. You know, I didn't actually need that water, but I just wanted to get it for the experience. I know to most of you, this might be like totally like everyday boring stuff, but I've never seen a drive-through shop before. And also,
Man, the girl is so happy, man. I just cannot have enough of her energy, man. I love it. I really love that she's so positive.
this is going to be my first time ever drinking a Slurpee or slushy. I don't know what they're called, but you know, super American thing. If The Simpsons taught me anything, it's that you get brain freeze from these. Where's my Slurpee? Come on. No brain freeze. Well, let's move on to my initial impressions of the US. I mean, I don't know if the entire country's like this, but in Texas, it's amazing how many things you can sort out without ever leaving your car. I mean, there's drive-through pharmacies here, there's drive-up ATMs here. In fact, I'm just about to use that one. It's amazing.
This is nice.
I mean, back home we
Yeah.
have like drive-through fast food joints,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
that's
exactly.
about it. Literally never have to leave your car in this state. The drive-up ATM, here we go. Let's get some money out, shall we? Slurpee is really good. So you know the saying, everything is bigger in Texas. Well, it definitely rings true because back home, Odyssey is one of the biggest cars on the road. One of the biggest cars that you'll see anywhere. In fact, you would just not choose to drive this car into the city because you wouldn't be able to find a parking spot. But in the United States, there's all the parking in the world, everywhere. And Odyssey is by no means the biggest car on the roads anymore. It's kind of average because everybody owns one of these here. Everybody.
I don't know why Americans love big cars, and there's a lot of big cars in America. A lot.
Owns a pickup truck, except they're
America.
not really hauling anything in the back, I guess. I mean, let's check. That doesn't really classify as hauling to me. Let's check some others. Are they hauling anything? Nope. not hauling anything. All right, he's hauling some stuff. One last one over there. Definitely not hauling. Why does everybody own pickups in Texas? And is it like this in the rest of the US? Okay, I know those were all total stereotypes, and I hope that you can forgive me for indulging in them. Just one more thing. I have never been to a Walmart in the USA, so it's time for a little explore. It may seem like basic groceries, but I really do believe that you can learn a lot about a country and its people from their buying and eating habits. This is one of the funniest products I've ever seen in my entire life. Liquid eggs? Really? Liquid egg whites?
Man, liquid egg whites is the stuff, especially for bodybuilders, you know, because they have to have a lot of protein, and the yolk, it creates a lot of I forgot the name of it, right? But it's not like good for health if you have it in big amounts. So this stuff is that thing, man.
Why not just use normal eggs? Are you kidding? Oh,
I just explained, girl.
Oh my god, an entire shelf just dead.
She needs to watch my video to understand why why they need it.
Dedicated to cookie dough. You have no idea how lucky you are to have cookie dough in this country. It is like one of the best things in the entire world. Just a casual 5-pound pack of cheese.
Let's go,
I mean,
cheese.
it would seem like just be normal baked beans, but it's the size of my head.
Man, legit.
20 kilograms or something. Oh my god. You know, everything is just so huge, and so many plant-based meat style options. It's incredible.
This is crazy.
Here's a funny story. So I grew up in the 90s in post-communist Poland. So, you know, we had cereals. We didn't really eat cereals that much, but we had like cornflakes and some local stuff, and we had like Cheerios and things like that. But when I was growing up, one thing that I had that you could get in America was this amazing, super sweet, magical cereal called Fruit Loops. This, for me, was like the ultimate American dream, was to one day have Fruit Loops. I really feel like an obligation to my younger self to try these. So I'm gonna get some fruit.
We have here in Latvia Kellogg's, right, with the tiger, or with the I forgot the animal. No, Kellogg's is not with the tiger. With the tiger, there's another ones. Anyways, Kellogg's, Cocos, something like that with the monkey. Then we have from Nestle the rabbit, right? The round chocolate thingies. So yeah, and we have something more, but like I forgot already because I don't eat them too a lot.
On today, you're gonna see me eat them because I'm really curious to see how they taste and whether the expectation that I had built up as a child actually matches to the reality. If there's one thing that I think of when I think road tripping in the United States, it's motels. Motels, diners, the Route 66, truckers, all that kind of stuff. And I love it. You know, it's all the kind of stuff that you see in movies, that you read about in books. So tonight I'm staying in a motel, which just so happens to be along the Route 66, which I'm so excited about. This is really part of the reason why I'm here. Like, I want to live that stereotypical American road trip experience. I am here for it.
Bro, I have so bad associations with motels because I have seen so many movies where like a lot of bad things happen in motels. So like I fingers crossed that everything was gonna be alright for her, you know.
It's so windy out here, but it doesn't matter because I want to show you something. It's official! We're on the Route 66! Only for a few miles, but still we're on the Route 66!
He's so happy, man.
Honestly,
This is awesome.
This is so amazing! I know you don't understand, you're just a car, but it's It's amazing. Well, I'm just gonna follow it for a while. Oh, you think you're special. Oh, you think you're something else. Okay, anyway, thanks Shania Twain for providing endless musical inspiration. Back to the Route 66. It is the symbol of the all-American road trip, but the reality is, it's really not the most scenic road in the US. It's just that sometimes, you know, legend can be much more powerful than reality itself. This is it. My motel. This is super cool. So it turns out that my motel is at the exact midpoint between Chicago and LA, which is the midpoint of the Route 66.
Look at the car, guys. Look at the car. It's live from Louis, remember? Louis's father had one of these, Rambler, I guess, something like that. Also, it's from the cartoon. I just noticed the eyes. Another thing that I have noticed, like there's American flags everywhere, and I love it. I really love it because but patriotism like rises because of that. You know, this is nice.
Oh, cool. So, what kind of people do you get passing by here? Is it just tourists on the Route 66?
Everything. Probably every country in the world.
Looks nice. Looks nice. 2 stories. Not too bad. I wonder how much did she pay for it.
Not bad. $60.
Oh, okay.
Other thing that I have never ever experienced before, and that is eating at a roadside diner, like one of those like really classic all-American diners. Yeah, that's a first for me. So let's go inside and see what we find. Hello.
First thing that I would order in this cafe would be a big ice cream cocktail, like huge. Now I would just drink it like all day, man. I don't know. I just it reminds me the Quentin Tarantino movie, the Pulp Fiction, right, where Vincent Vega went together with Marcellus Wallace's wife to this like cafe, like retro cafe, and she had this big like. Tasty ice cream cocktail, man. Woo!
I need to put on my shoes. There's no fun.
Looks nice. Looks retro.
This place is so cool. It's the kind of diner I've always wanted to visit. So classic. Yes! Thank you so much. Okay, I'm gonna say something that's gonna make a lot of you laugh. But I mean it seriously. I think this diner, and my whole experience in Texas, especially this, is like super, super exotic. Yes, exotic. If you watch my videos, you'll probably see me go to a lot of really incredible, remote, faraway places that some of you might be tempted to call exotic in a way. It's a bit of a problematic word, but we'll talk about that another time. Anyway, to me, all of this is new. This is different. This feels to me like being in a movie, honestly. So at the end of the day, I think like what you see as different or exotic really just depends on your perspective. There is no single definition of those words, you know? And for me, Texas, rural Texas, is as different, as remote, as interesting as God. Pick your choice of place that I've been to over the last couple of years. And it's all amazing. And the apple pie is so good.
So Route 66 was the main street of USA when the roads first started. in America. So it used to be the only way that you could travel, and then it kind of died because of the interstate coming through.
Right.
So right now this restaurant is the midpoint of Route 66. It starts in Chicago and goes all the way to Sacramento, California.
What?
Right.
Wow.
So, but you don't get like the original kind of traffic anymore, right? Like the truckers. So.
Not
yeah.
really. We get, honestly, I would say 95% of customers are from overseas.
I promised you all a Fruit Loop tasting, and a Fruit Loop tasting is what
Let's
you shall
go.
receive. This video is not sponsored by Fruit Loops. My childhood dream coming true. You know what it says on the packaging?
Fruit Loops?
Natural fruit flavors. That doesn't seem likely. Okay, here we go.
Look at the bowl, man. The bowl is nice.
You know that feeling
Unusual.
when, as an adult, you get to try something that your child self always wanted, and then either it's amazing or it's a total disappointment? Let's see which one this is. Fruit Loops. Let's do it.
Come on. It couldn't be so
Okay.
bad.
If I tried these as a kid, I would have loved them. But I feel like my taste in food has evolved over the last 25 years. They taste exactly how they look. They taste of neon. They taste of neon.
Very
I don't think I can
sad.
finish that. Well, kids, the lesson here is allow yourself to grow and move past some of the dreams that you harbored as a child. Sometimes it's best to let them go. You know, it feels completely surreal to be here in this motel room in the middle of Route 66, in the middle of Texas. It's amazing. You know, before I set off on this Pan-American trip, there was a lot of people offline and on the internet who tried to dissuade me from taking this trip. People call me naive, they call me stupid, they call me reckless, irresponsible, they tell me that I'm putting myself in danger and at risk, that I'll be unsafe, that I have no idea what I'm doing. I've had it all.
Well, if she got arrested, maybe some people were right, but some people are just trying to stop you from like growing, you know, and reaching for new goals. So just ignore those people, believe in yourself, you know, listen to yourself and reach to your goals. And maybe sometimes the road is going to be dangerous, but the main thing is the journey, you know. If you enjoy it, this is the most important part. And in the end of the day, you will have something to remember, you know. Life is short, guys.
But you know what? I think part of living freely is learning to drown out the voices of the people who try to convince you that their way of living is the only way to live life. Tuning into your heart and learning how to listen to your heart, even when the noise around you gets so overwhelming that you don't even know whose voice it is that you're listening to.
And that's why I'm here, to see it all for myself, to learn from real people and real experiences. And so far, just in Texas, I've learned so much. Yeah, some stereotypes hold true, as they can do everywhere. But the more I travel, the more I learn to look past the divides and the differences. The more I travel, the more gray I see, and the less black and white. And in a world dominated by clickbait, attention grabbing, and noise, I really feel that seeing nuance is our most underrated superpower.